Hi, my name is John Devlin, and I'm the music director and conductor of the Wheeling Symphony Orchestra. We have an incredible project coming up with the vocalist Sarah Nova. It's entitled Penelope, and it's written by one of my favorite composers, Sarah Kirkland Snider. Today I'm going to walk you through a little bit of the fourth movement, which is entitled Lotus Eaters. Now, one of the things that I love the most about Sarah's composition is the way she seamlessly weaves pop music writing with classical style musical writing to form a genre almost entirely her own. So we're going to talk about that a little bit today. So the piece begins, as many pop songs do, with a short introduction that establishes the tone of the piece as well as the key. So here we're hearing the viola do this. And then the first verse will begin with Sarah singing these words. Down the wood the men are dreaming, drooling in their cars. So remember that sound, because although the words will change, pretty soon we'll have the second verse about a minute into the movement, and that will have the same notes with different music, just like in a pop song. Here's the second verse. So you can hear how that music starts just the same way the first verse did. And we're going to continue here because after the second verse ends, all of a sudden we have this pre-chorus with the words, never, never, never will I sleep like that again. Here it comes. Now keep that music in mind because it comes back in very important ways in the music to come. Now, at the end of that pre-chorus, we'll of course arrive at the chorus. This is the main recognizable melodic and vocal music from the piece. And I'm lost in this night, I'm lost in this night, I'm already lost, but not as lost as them. Here's how that sounds. Now you can hear there are a few string instruments and a couple of wind instruments giving a little bit of rhythm, but it's not very heavily textured. So that's the end of the first statement of the chorus. Now what's so interesting to me is that as Sarah progresses in the writing, she does a development around the way the orchestra functions in this musical moment, which is something that the great classical composers would do. Here's the second chorus, and this time she adds in the drum set, which gives so much more propulsive energy to the music we just heard. So the rhythmic element around it is still there, but now we have all of this energy added by hearing the drum set. And then the final time the chorus comes back, which forms the last minute and a half of the piece, not only do we have that drum set element and the propulsiveness of the syncopated rhythm in the surrounding voices, but the electric guitar gets added in and is doing effects. And most notably, Sarah has pre-recorded herself singing, and I'm listening to a click track in my ear that plays the beats that I need to hear to align pre-recorded version of Sarah playing out of the speakers along with her live performance. And this sounds incredible. Listen to this most full version. Vocal harmony, the electric guitar, and all of these different elements weaving on top of each other. 4 voices at once. Now we're going to hear the chorus one more time. But do you remember how I asked you to recall the music that was never, never, never will I, never, never, never will I sleep like this again? That was the pre-chorus earlier. Now she layers not only the chorus music, but that pre-chorus music on top of each other at the same time, all of the instruments come in. The drum set adds some propulsion, and we have the fullest version of the music that we'll use to drive us towards the end of the piece. Here's the chorus music and the pre-chorus music at the same time. The electric guitar adding all sorts of beautiful glissando effects, and the drum set in this line here creating energy and activity. Then all of that energy disappears, and we have an incredibly simple ending, just as we did at the beginning, that sounds a little bit like this. A simple, contained melody and pizzicato strings. And that's the last word that Sarah will sing in this movement. There's a small orchestral coda to the piece, but really you can see the building and layering of the pop music elements creates a classical feel. We have this major climax, and then we end just as we started. That's just one of the incredible musical numbers within this piece that I love so much. I can't wait to share it with you all and with Sarah Nova in Wheeling later on this month.